one problem that most chicken owners have run into at one time or another are predators taking their chickens, killing them, and I gotta be honest, you get attached to them. You hate to see something happen to them, especially when they're under your care. So this video is going to be about how to protect your flock from predators who would come out, get them, and eat them. Now, nature can be pretty crafty if it's hungry enough. Raccoons, and they can use their little, opposable claws to open latches and all those things. So a couple things that are going to help you figure out how to best protect your flock. And the first one of which is know what predators you got to worry about. Set up a trap camera in your area or a trail camera. You can get them pretty cheap, maybe like 30 bucks or something like that at Walmart or Amazon. You can just set it out and you can see what's in your area, what's coming in. I found coyotes coming in, even between the coop and the house. That's a little disconcerting, but they've never tried to get in at all. I got weasels, you got raccoons. They'll come out and they'll get chickens. We got threats from above, eagles and turkey vultures and such as those that'll come out and take your flock. I have had one pounce on the back of one of my chickens and it's recovering from that wound, but was able to be okay. You can have a rooster in your flock. A rooster will at least kind of get between the threat and usually end up dying itself, but it'll put up a little bit of a fight. I don't have any roosters here. I don't really care to listen to a rooster all day long, and if it ain't going to feed me or lay an egg, I'm not really that interested in it. Second thing is lock up your coop like Fort Knox. Be prompt in putting them to sleep. When you put them to bed at night, make sure you shut all the doors, lock them in, be up there ready in the morning, let them out, because most of these attacks are going to happen at night when you're not around. The nocturnal animals be coming out. I've never seen a coyote out here in the day, but I sure found a lot of their droppings, meaning they were out here in the darkness trying to get out there. So I try to set up my coop like I'm preventing Bigfoot from coming in. I want to cover all the entrances and even just, go a little above and beyond. Afternoon's work might be worth not having to come out and find your chickens all slaughtered, and the ones that survive end up pretty traumatized, I think, for the rest of their life. So I've been blessed, haven't lost a single one yet, knock on wood. But the best thing you can do is just make sure you get those things locked in, latched in, do a head count at night, make sure they're all there, and just know what animals, which ones will burrow in, which ones will try to pick the lock, which ones will fly from above, and just have them all protected the best way you possibly can. In my coop, I've set up a latch to open the door, and then I close the doors at night. They're not able to be lifted from the outside. There's no way in once that is set. Even in the windows, I put chicken coop fencing over the windows too, because I don't want something more than just the screen to protect the chickens from coming in. There's a floor, it's not a dirt floor, so there's no way to dig in from underneath. And even though we have a little bit of tree cover over the coop, I think that protects many times from the threats from above. I think that I've seen turkey vultures circling overhead looking down at the chickens, but I think they figured out they can't get back out if they get in, and so it's just not worth it to be a meal for them, so they don't really care that much. But at the end of the day, chickens, they're not going to protect themselves. They're looking for you to do it, and if you're their owner, it's your responsibility to take care of them and give them a good life. Any life out in the farm is better than in some processing facility. So a little bit of work, a little bit of thinking ahead of time will protect your chickens from threats.